guys, I am back here with another MLB The Show, Road to the Show. We're playing for Diamondbacks, Jake Baker. Right? Sorry I haven't did this in like a couple of days. But let me do this. Let me click on my file. Okay, so we're top prospect right now. We're above expectations. We are doing pretty good right now, I know that. Our record is, let me check, 18-7, so we're the best out of the whole, like, our, SL South, our, division. So, yeah. Win streak's 1, okay. Okay. So, yeah, let's get into this. Skip, I don't like training. If y'all haven't been posted up on my YouTube channel, I posted 2 videos earlier. Fortnite one, that, like, it's really good. And, a Fortnite one and a Need for Speed one. Don't forget to check those out. And don't forget to subscribe and
back here with our minor league pregame show. I'm Matt Vaskersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight.
So you can see all my things. So we're going to get some
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around. Number 2 will start things out. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, and 9 to start out the home half of the second.
And they probably still can't believe they didn't get anything out of that first inning. They got the bases loaded, but just couldn't cash in.
And a rather easy first out.
He gave me something. I think he gave me a curve.
Garth Carpenter is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Grounded to short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Let's go.
Brian Acevedo is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit to short. Scooped up.
That's why I like Rush.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
You don't gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta do like some weird play.
Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
All right,
Number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and deep to left center field. Grantham going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
We tied it up, baby. Hashtag home runs.
Number 2 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Carpenter racing back.
Let's go.
Gone.
Hey. I still got it. Yeah, be mad.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game.
He beats. I got
Number 2 will dig in. 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far.
Yeah, getting another chance to go for that big 3-homer game, Matt. Looking very dangerous up there so far.
Here's a ground ball, and it's going to get on through the hole into left field. A base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th. Benny Connor will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Yeah, seeing if I got it.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Ground ball right side. Backhanded. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Good job. Got some speed.
And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
4 RBIs,
yeah,
2 home
he connected
runs,
on a
3 hits,
couple
2
of
runs,
long
4
home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vaskersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Bay Bears win this one
Let's go, baby.
Welcome back to the Minor League Pregame Show. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to Southern League play as we take a look at tonight's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 2 is in the glow. As he enters this one having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games you won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of single-handedly changed the course of the game, and although that performance will be a tough one to match in this one, I know his manager and teammates are hoping he's got some more magic left in that bat.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the... Marshall Green will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season is still good, but he's really scuffled over the last month or so.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Number 2 strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Number 2.
Sorry guys, my controller died. And I had to go get a charger. So yeah, sorry about that.
First pitch coming, here it is. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
Alright, bet, let's go.
Skied into straightaway right.
No.
Carpenter moves over.
I could just tell how it was. Oh, it's hard.
Number 2 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Diaz ranges to his left. Throw gets him 2 down. Number 2 will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
Yeah, it is.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning.
Why?
So it's
like,
no runs.
I haven't been this cold,
Into the box.
Never.
Norm Grantham
like
coming off the clutch 2-run
All
single
right,
his last time
up. Real quick.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Brian Acevedo steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
To short. Rain on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So to go quietly here in this. Number 2 steps into the box.
Number 2.
Come on, right here.
High and deep to right center field. Thacker racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Juan Estrada digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Runner's on his way to third. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The throw to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Smart base running, huh?
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and...
Still playing the lookouts?
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears.
Alright, let's go. Come on.
Number
Bases
2
loaded.
will stand in for the first time here.
Let's go.
And one more home run will get him to 40 for the year. Oh, and here's a fastball
40.
right down the middle of the plate
Right
that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And
Grand
this one's
slam.
not coming back. This is a
Grand
long
slam, buddy.
home run.
Alright.
So he promptly unloads
89.
the bases with that one. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, I hit that. Estrada.
Boy, how about this for a first inning outburst? They've come right out and really handed this guy his lunch on the mound. And that's going to wind up being a first inning grand slam. Wow.
Yep, first inning grand slam.
Number 2 steps in
Solid
now.
too.
Number 2.
Like, wow.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeah, ground ball very early. Hello, who is ever watching?
He swings and pops
Ouch.
it high in the air out
I
towards
hate you.
shallow right.
Drop it.
Clinton is there for it.
You
He
whore.
hauls it in without any
Whoever's
trouble, and
watching,
there are 2
comment
away.
down below or comment.
Line up on defense.
Yeah,
It's brought to us by Majestic. Number 2 will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grantham
Go,
is
go,
after
go,
it.
go,
He
go,
can't
go,
get there,
go,
so the
go,
inning
go,
will
go.
continue. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores. Juan Estrada strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening
I don't have any
frame.
perks for that. No.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Thacker retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away.
Yeah,
So a
listen, that's
sigh
not
of
a run.
relief as the side
little
is
bit more.
retired. Number 2 will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he
Whoa,
got him
they're
going
beating us?
early. A grand slam right out of the gate.
No strike.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Come on.
Line toward the alley in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So
on,
stepping
Estrada.
in, number 3, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Thacker is under it, makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping into the box, Greg Eagle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Swing and a miss. Got him. Kenny Parks strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And he will get there to make the running
dropped
play,
at
and
me.
that will
Oh,
end the
no.
inning. So it's no runs on
Also
2
running.
hits. Norm Grantham comes to the
Alright,
plate here,
the
and we'll
play
see how
right
they
here.
play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And they keep rolling here. Their runners.
Oh
Number
my
2
gosh,
will have a
where
shot
are
at
my
history
teammates
now,
at?
but he'll need a
Who
triple
knows?
to complete the cycle.
Yeah, that's arguably the hardest part of the cycle to get, but it can be done. You got to look for a ball to drive into a gap.
Moving under it, Grantham. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Exactly, we
So a
lost
good offensive
because
showing
we
for
are
these
dumb.
guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Like,
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more...
Alright guys, I'm probably
Back here
playing
with
2 more games of this.
Now from
Make
your
sure to check
exclusive
out my
home
Need for
for minor
Speed
league
one.
baseball, MLB The Show is
And
on
my
the air. Lots of
There's a surprise at the end. Just like
Number 2 will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A
Get my
whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left. 41st home run of the year for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking.
Alright, let's go.
Number 2 stands in.
Number 2.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a high pop-up. Acevedo is there for it.
I don't even want to walk.
And that's the third out.
If you take off his head, look at the top
At the
of his
plate,
head.
Gene Farrell, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down happy. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. And you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Number 2 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
I just start first. No,
Sam Clinton stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with a base.
Never mind, we're throwing it to first.
Oh, what a dive. He gathers the throw in time.
Oh, what a play.
He died.
Norm Grantham strides in, grounded out his last time through. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, what a stop. And now a bobble, and he's not going to have a play.
At least I stopped it.
Standing in, Marshall leaned. He singled his last time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. He's right there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
I was just waiting.
Number 2 will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
Yeah, I do have the long ball, but
that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Adam Rangel digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. To short. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Number 2 will stand in. 2 for 4, but both of his hits are home runs.
Well, big flies are the best kind of hits you can get. So at least he's got his priorities straight. Obviously a dangerous man with a bat in his hands right now.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
Drop it. Now.
And he drops it. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there.
He's angry.
The 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Drop it.
Thacker over to his right.
That's all right for you.
And that's the first out of the inning. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys.
Yeah, I'm going to end it here, but...
So that'll just about do it.
Yeah.
For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshowNation.com. It's a win for Chattanooga.
Peace.